So hey guys, welcome back to JK Student Alerts. In this video, I am going to explain you how to get 95 plus in Jkbose English board exam paper. So I am not claiming about 100 or 98 marks in the paper. So let's start the video. First of all, you can see here. First of all, you need to read all the instruction carefully without wasting your time. Okay, so time is 3 hours as you can see here, and the maximum marks is 80, and there is 20 marks which is your assessment by the school, right? So basically there are three sections. Start with the first section A. So that is the reading comprehension. So question number 1 is what it is: read the following passage, make notes and write a summary with a suitable title. So here, read your given passage, make notes, just pick up the important points which you need to mention. Okay, so then write the summary of the passage, meaning that means just write a summary, not the whole passage. Again I repeat, you just need to write a summary, not the whole passage. Like you just need to write pages, that is one page at least, which is more than enough to score. One page contains maybe 20 to 21 lines only, so you just need to write down one page which includes the important lines, which includes the summary only, not the whole passage. Again I repeat. Okay, so in this question, one most important mistake that student make is that they make the wrong title. So read your passage carefully and then give a suitable title. It is clearly mentioned in the question paper, right? So let's move to the next part, that is next question. So here is, so below is your second question, that is read the passage carefully and attempt the below question. The question contains synonyms, antonyms and simple grammar, and here you can also check the questions are directly from your above passage. Below I will show you, wait for it. And here you can check, what does a political leader become, when does a political leader becomes an asset to the society? Yes, this is the question which is directly from your above passage. So if you talk about the other questions, so it will contain antonyms, synonyms, noun forms, your simple grammar, as I told you earlier. So let's take an example of what is the antonym of patient as asked in this paper. So maximum student will get stuck here and say this is not in our syllabus, right? But remember, the question is from grammar, which is very vast and can be anything. So there is some filling the blanks which is again from the above passage. So there is question like we can check, yes, so integrity means. So here those who don't know the correct answer will definitely go for the impaired, like because there is I and I in both the cases. So yes, the impaired can be an answer, right? But are you sure about the same? No. Yes or no? Definitely no, na? Maybe you are right, maybe you are not right. So I just advise you to read the passage and then answer the question asked, because all the answer will be there. You just need to identify which one of which one, right? So don't go like this key. Yes, there is a I in the integrity and there is a I in the impaired. Students do this type of things when they don't know the answer of that question. So definitely you should not do this type of mistakes. It will definitely affect your marks, maybe if you want to score 95 plus in that all. So this is apart from this. Next, section B. So we can say that section A is of 20 marks, so each is of 10 marks question. Okay, so let's move to the section B, and which is writing skills and grammar. The most important part you can see here is question number 3, advertisement. So a question will be given like you are an entrepreneur and you have a factory of apple juice. So draft an advertisement for a sales manager for Srinagar district, right? Not exceeding 50 words is clearly mentioned with bold letters. So do not write essay type things in it, just a very simple advertise you need to be examiner expected you to write, and which is only of 4 marks. So assume yourself as the entrepreneur while reading the question. While you are reading your question, you should know that what you are trying to what you are asked to do in this advertisement, and then definitely you can answer it better and follow the pattern. Whatever is the correct pattern, just follow it. Okay, so let's move to the question number 4. So what is in the question number 4? So write that is write a letter, right? So the letter can be on any topic. Remember the pattern and then write it by yourself, right? You need to remember to write it only in 120 to 150 word, not more than that, excluding salutation and all. That is 120 to 150 words I am mentioning only for the body of the letter, not for the salutation and that all things. That will be different. I hope you got my understanding, right? So let's move to the question number 5. Okay, so question number 5, most of the student will follow this question, that is job application and resume. So what is the question? Write a job application and resume. So write the pattern carefully and remember the word limit, as I told you earlier, that is 120 to 150 word again in this, mentioned in the bold letters. So follow it. Start with your advertisement notification, this and this. As you know, whenever you are writing about that is your job application, so you need to write like with reference to your above advertisement notification about this, I am hereby your name and applying for this post, and I have graduation degree of whatever your degree is, and then mention 1 to 2 hobbies, and whatever is your skills, just mention here that. And then remember that a resume is very important, and you need to be fill it carefully, like write your name, dob, marital status, that is gender, mobile number, gmail. And remember one more thing, that don't write your mobile number and email correctly. You just need to follow the pattern. The teacher will not contact you and will not call you, so make it hide by using the xx after 5 digits at least, and write only the first 5 digit of your number. Then after that mention xxx and that all. Then mention your qualifications below the resume, and then hobbies and whatever you think should be there in the resume part. Now let's move to the another question, that is question number 6. So it is the most important part if you check. So the next question is an article or speech. Remember, it is not an essay. There is a very big difference between essay, article and speech. Okay, so give a salutation, write your personal views and not what is crammed from your books or guides. Remember one thing, essay is a different thing. Essay is not an article, essay is not speech. Whenever we have when the examiner asks you for the article or speech, he or she, we can say that they expected that you should write your views, your personal views, and not an essay. Essay is a very different thing. Okay, so even now the board has also modified your content. If you know, that is your question paper, they will not ask you on water pollution, environmental pollution, games, sports, and that all things. Here is an example you can check, that is children's at a very young age sent to creaches. Yes, because of having working parents. So if you know that, you can maybe you have already know this thing, right? So that is the working parents, both mother and father of a newborn baby, we can say that the baby is of 1 year, so both are working in a company or government job, private job, or whatever it is, right? So they don't have time to attend their children. So maybe and we can say that they have a nuclear family, so definitely they will send their children to creaches, because they cannot attend it at the office, right? So they send it at very young age to the creaches. So what are the bad effects of this trend? So write your points. And then the second is second part of this, that is speech, is the importance of common brotherhood and which is declining in our society, right? So this is also, you can write your own point of view, which should be at least positive. Don't write about the negative points in that. Try to be right as much as positive you can write in your speech at least. Not I am talking about article is different, which I told earlier. Now move to the next question, that is question number 7. The question number 7 is the question is an editing passage, right? So just correct the grammar of the given passage only. There is no need to do anything in this. The passage will be there, that is a paragraph like thing. You just need to remember that comma, semicolons, where the comma full stop is needed, and have, had, there is some problems which you need to solve, and there will be only 8 mistakes. Remember this thing. So next, section C, let's move. So there is a literature. Here is everything from your book, as I can guess. Okay, so there is everything from your book, simple questions and answer which you can check. The most important part of the literature part is My Mother at 66, which is an important poem, and read it carefully. I have again mentioned you to read it carefully and just answer down the question. You will get everything from your book. Okay, so there is an end of question paper. So at the end, what I want to say is that the video is not about getting marks but understanding everything properly, right? Not about getting marks. Again, I repeat. So then writing it down so that you can fetch marks as well as your understanding is good as well. And very important to understand everything properly. No need to cram anything. Just remember all the points and attempt the question paper carefully and choose and write your words sentences wisely, which is expected from you. If you have watched the video till end, I am sure you have learned something definitely. So your time is also precious to me if you know. And if you have any suggestion regarding anything, write in the comment section. Your bad as well as good comments are expected to be in the comment sections, and I will definitely respond you shortly. Email is also provided for your quick redressal of your grievances. So if you know my email, that's okay. If you don't know, you can check the below the comment section. I will definitely pin it, and wish you all the very best for your upcoming exams, which is maybe scheduled in the March right now, if you know. Yeah, the date sheets are already out. So remember all the points I have discussed earlier, and be relaxed and attempt the paper without any hesitation. All the very best, guys. All the very best.